All right, welcome back to the stream, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good week. Finishing up the last of my dessert from dinner. So this week, we're going to pick up where we left off. So basically, we are fully ready to take on Yagluth. We've got the gear, we've got the resistance potions, we've got everything we need. But we need the totems to summon the boss. So that's really what we're focused on. We have killed so many Fuling trying to find these totems. It's been a little bit ridiculous, but eventually we're going to find enough and down the boss. So it might be a bit of a short run today. We'll see what all happens. And I'm going to give one last tour of Castle Grayskull. I'm super proud of it. I have actually already put together a base tour video of it, but I'm working on a build video to go with it. Once both videos are done, I'm going to post those on YouTube. So feel free to check out my links in the panels below if you want to subscribe, get notices, yada yada. Let's jump into it. All right, back in the game. Haven't touched it since last week. So let's see where we're at. No events with the kids today, Zarvak? You get a day off? Never a day off. Never a day off. Yeah, that's not how parenthood works, I know. Okay, so let's head on out and take a look at the castle. I just re-upped all the guck. Those torches, the green torches, they use guck as a fuel, like the guck that you see in the trees and stuff. Like that tree over there. And that tree over there. That's what fuels these torches. So I think that's why I don't see too many green lit builds. It's just kind of a pain to gather all the resources. And the way we set this up, it's just a box, not a complex castle, just a simple box, and 4 towers. And so some of these are just rooms. This corner I set up as the actual stairway, so we can get up top. We've got plenty of storage here. Got extra guck for when we need to refill torches. This was actually part of this weapon rack. It was actually part of the original Castle Grayskull toy, so it was part of the faithful reproduction we're trying to do here. And then I combined a Rancid Remain trophy with a Wraith trophy, and it kind of made Skeletor. Almost made Skeletor. I thought about putting it up here and trying to get like Skeletor sitting on the throne, but it's a little bit tricky. I'm not sure I'm gonna... maybe I'll do that for the video or something later. Anyways, that's the build. We got some extra weapons and shields hanging on the walls just for decoration. I think it's pretty nice. You can actually go up top. And what's nice about this build, I don't think it's a good main base. I never think the swamps is a good place for a base, but you could use this as a pretty solid outpost. You could put a kiln up here and a smelter and windmills and all kinds of stuff. It is stone, so it would keep it safe from the denizens of the swamp. And we do have a workbench. I think it's rank 3. Yeah, pretty good. We've got a kiln. I don't think I've done anything, or a forge. Haven't done anything for the forge, but we've got space where we could put some upgrades. But like I said, I think this is a nice outpost. I'm not sure it's a very good main base for Valheim, so we're not going to use it like that. We're going to head back and make some food and go take on some Fuling villages, see if we can get some totems so we can summon Yagluth and finish this run. I think today's gonna most likely be the last day of this series. Thursday we'll start a new one. Thinking a series using a map would be good. We never really got up to chickens, but we got plenty should we want to cook up some chickens. But for now, we're kind of limited. So let's see, lox meat pie, a little blood pudding, and I think we have, yes, we do. I think we had a little extra. So I think stacks of 4 is a good number. And let's get one more blood pudding. What goes in that? I assume leeches. The blood pudding, blood bags, thistle, and bark. I think we can do that. I think we can do that. And ironically, we're going to go back to... Let's see, we're going to go back to the mountain, or the island with the mountain where we got our wolves from. This was actually one of the first islands we went to. It was the first island we went to. Just because it had a tiny bit of swamps, but it was terrible. It didn't have any instances. It was kind of a real letdown, but there was a small patch of plains nearby, but we were so low level we avoided it like the plague. But now we're not low level anymore, so let me get my rested buff up all the way. And I think we'll try that out. We'll try the Wolf Mountain, the Wolf Trap. Head towards the plains, see if there's a couple villages. I know there's at least one, and that's where we're going to find our totems. So I think we already have 3 at Yagluth. We just need to get 2 more, so let's see. I think we just called it Wolf Trap. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let's see. We might not have put it on the list of portals. Not called Wolf Trap. Maybe it's Swamp? Let's try that one, see where we end up. Hopefully I didn't get rid of this portal. I'm pretty sure I left it. Okay, good. This is the one on the coast. So the mountain is actually right up there. That's where we got our wolves from. This is the swamp that was, I'll be honest, a disappointment. So we're going to head over this way because I knew this was a Fuling Village. We were like, don't go in that direction. So this will be a new adventure right here. Oops, how did we miss that? Ridiculous. Shaman right there. We'll take him out. See if anybody comes to defend their buddy. Doesn't look like it. The shaman do have a chance of dropping totems. But their bonfire is completely burnt out. That's what we're looking for. See that purplish thing? Those are the totems we want. We basically just need to clear this village and we're good to go. We can summon Yagluth. This is a lot of shaman. Which, they're not too hard by themselves, but they do bubble. You see that blue bubble over there? I wonder what they're fighting. But you notice he can bubble his buddies. That's what makes him so dangerous. So we don't want to give him a chance to do that. We're gonna hang over here. That guy looks like he might be a 1 or 2 star. We're gonna try to deal with him last. We'll deal with this guy first. There we go. And I find when you stun him with your bow, it's best not to go for the full shot. See me. 1, 2, 3. We're done. Oop, missed on that one. Gonna have to tighten up, Stumps. Like Zarbek said, stay frosty. Nice. Nice. This guy bit off more than he could chew. We'll take out this big guy. I mean, that dude does not look good over there. A little worried about him. Our bow skills got to be ridiculous by now. We'll have to check our skills, see where we're at. Thanks for the support. Yeah, this will be like the 4th or 5th village I think we've cleared. It's been quite a lot. Now, all of these technically have a chance of dropping what we need, but we can't really bring that black metal with us, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm just checking for ads. Oh, here he comes. 2 star. Called it. All right, here we go. They're easy to outrun. They're not particularly hard in that way. Wait for their animation. Get out of the way. Pop off a couple shots. Just try to keep your stamina up. It's kind of like the trolls. You want to get them to do their animation And that buys you an opportunity. Looks like you gave up there. Stay away from my portal. The no teleport thing. Oh, that was close. A little busy reading the chat. Almost got Stumps clobbered there. Ooh, that was close. Might have to pop. Actually, they should fight creatures from other biomes. There we go. That's what we want. Get them all fighting each other. There's a couple people that swear by building your base between multiple biomes for exactly this reason. They get so busy fighting each other. Kind of frees you up to do things. 2 stars, my goodness. Oh. I'm gonna trigger that animation so I can get out of there. Double back. No stamina. Rest up, Stumps. With the ore, I would fill up, log off, go to a different server, dump ore in box. Well, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Then teleport back, go home, then back to the second server to empty the box. You can, I mean, at this point, they actually updated the game. You can just turn off the difficulty for teleporters. So for portals, you can port metal and stuff. You just put it in the world settings. I like the challenge. If I don't have it on, the game just feels too easy. So I do like to turn it on. Uh-oh. 1-star boar. Not anymore. Not anymore. Alright. A couple more guys to clear out here. A death skeeto. Shooting mosquitoes out of the air. That's amazing. Stumps, how do you do it? Another 1-star. Ain't good. Put some distance between us. Let's get our stamina up. What? What? Back in my day? We didn't have video games? Yeah, I can hear that. Dana Carvey did a great old man bit on Saturday Night Live for a while there. Alright, let's see. I feel like that 1-star Fuling got away. He's going to sneak up on me at some point. Is that him running around down there? Maybe? Yep, that's him. Called it. Oh. Alright, we got a group of unfriendlies incoming. Oh, another 1-star. Get all the free shots in while we can. They're all 1-star. And now they've got a shaman coming. Oh, get our stamina up. How'd we miss that? No stamina. Shuck and jive. Shuck and jive. Oh, I thought we had that. Okay, now it's getting a little more intense. The fact that we keep missing is making it more intense. Flying wasp right in front of me. Ooh, that was close. We're gonna need to eat some more food soon. There we go. That was a good shot. Let him a little bit. All right, let's get some food in our bellies. Get back to work. Get rid of stuff we don't need. All right, that shaman is on notice. Oh, I see what you're saying. The flying wasp, yeah. That's the thing when they're that close to you, it's actually... Take out some trees. Yep, another tree. It's actually pretty easy to miss. Ah! The boar's doing the work for us. Let's see if we got lucky. Any totems? Nope. Nope, but I see what we need over there. Gotta keep clearing. Another flying wasp. It's the death skeeto. Just like that. That's how you do it. Got some flax. We got plenty back at the base. All right, let's take out some of these guys. Here's somebody. Take out these guys. Ruthless Stumps. I don't know how you do it. Killing machine. Okay. Other than that, that's what we need, but we'll get rid of... Man, another one. Not very lucky for us today. What if we can climb that tower and just shoot them from up there? Let's find out. Let's find out, actually. Grab these. That's what we're here for. And my guess is he's going to destroy this tower with us on it. I don't know if I can even shoot him from up here. Am I not able to? Okay, let's get way up here. There we go. Doesn't want to destroy his home. Looks like we can cheese it from here. Don't run, I see you. Oh, we missed. Right over the shoulder. Alright, we gotta get him to come back. Oh, it turned. Faking us out. Gave us the quick fakie. Where is this dude going? Okay, I think we're gonna let him run. Unless he's coming back. Gotta keep an eye on him. Oh, there he is. Let's say, where'd he go? He's green like the trees. I don't think I've ever actually been hit by one of these guys. He said nearly getting hit by one of those guys. I hear they hit like trucks. It's just, I'm not going to experiment and find out. Okay, that was a good use of the day, I guess. Let's grab some of that gold. Stumps likes his gold, and let's get out of here. Classic Stumps. Okay, 20 seconds of rest remaining. We timed that perfectly. Actually, I'm gonna relight our bonfire real quick. We got some wood. Let's light it up. There we go. And give Stumps a rest. Nighty-night, Stumps. Okay, so we have what we came for. I think we can summon the boss now. I want to empty my pockets. Day 233. Let's get rid of... Where did I put... Go. Clearing everything out of my inventory. I'll see you, Zarback. Thanks for stopping by, man. And I think, to an audience of 0, we're gonna kill Yagluth. Ruthlessly. Ruthlessly. Alright. Let's get our bow repaired. Double check our arrow count. We've got 80 needle. Okay, we're definitely gonna need more of those. I'm trying to think, did we use... under feathers? I'm trying to remember if we used needle arrows or something else against Yagluth. This might take feel like frost arrows would be good. Actually, arrows are mostly useless against this boss. Now that I think about it, let me look for... Where are the arrows? I think we have a whole bunch of frost arrows already made, and we're just saving them. Where would I put them? Not over there. Oop. But I usually use this section for gear, so it makes sense. The arrows were over here, but they might not be. We have a chest full of them. All right, let's check the other side. Had a bit of a loss here. There's our arrows. Okay, so we got frost arrows. Let's put that there. Put that there. I think 150 is more than enough, so we don't need any more of these. And we got plenty of food. That's the best food we can get right now. Best armor, best weapons. Yeah, I don't see this going differently, so here we go. Take on Yagluth and see what happens. Alright, Stumps, we gotta clear a little bit in the area, just so we don't get them joining the fight by accident. Now, here's something we could do. We could tame these locks. It would take a half an hour, though, and I don't like doing that kind of thing on stream. How many... Ooh, so close. Wait for him to come over. Oh, I thought he noticed the arrow whiz by his head. Apparently not. There we go. And I think I'm going to kill these locks just so I don't have to deal with them. Just so I don't have to deal with them. I wonder if a frost arrow would be good. I don't want to use them all up. But let's go ahead. Let's see what happens. I wonder if we could parry these guys. We should find out. Let's try one. Hey, we can. That makes things a lot easier. There we go. I remember when these guys were scary. Alright, that's how we'll do it. We'll clear this area. Nice. I want to make sure I just pulled the one. They hit pretty hard, though. There we go. Nice. Well done, Stumps. This one thinks he can hide on higher ground. Is mistaken. Classic mistake. Especially against Stumps. These arrows don't care where you hide. Oh, I missed. Poorly timed. Sorry, Stumps. Have to get our stamina up. We seem to be on, like, not the same ground level. There we go. We were, like, nose to nose, and I still wasn't hitting them. Okay, that should be plenty of, locks for us. All right, let's keep looking, see if anything's going to come bother us. There shouldn't be anything at this village. The last thing we want is some Fuling to show up. Give us what for? Just make sure this is still clear. This looks good. Everything looks good over here. There's where we got our original totems. And then we cleared like 3 more villages with nothing. 0 totems at all. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Again, I'm just clearing around the altar. This usually isn't a very long fight, from what I've heard. Like 5 minutes. compared to other boss fights, it's not as long. Here we go. Get this guy. Come on. I do not like their pathing. But once you get them with the Frostner, they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Not in a hurry, at least. Alright, I don't know why. I like to empty my pockets before these fights. Put our totems in. 1, 2. We're good to go. I'm just going to go back, dump everything, and just double check. Double check what we've got. Use this one down here. There we go. Don't need to leave that wood lying around out here. We're just about done. And I heard you, Giggles. We're going to find you. And we're going to tickle you. Alright, let's just dump. Dump. I'm going to make a couple more arrows. There's my frost arrow. Obsidian, feathers, freeze glands, wood. Obsidian, freeze glands, feathers, wood. And we probably won't even use these, but better safe than sorry, I say. I believe Yagluth is immune to pierce damage, and that's what arrows do. So that 26 won't count, but the frost will definitely count. And I think he's vulnerable to it, so should count a little bit more than normal. It's the average denizen of Valheim. And yeah, we're good. I think we're gonna grab a Buke Parry. Clear our buffs. Freshen them up. Just for the fight. And you see in the upper right it says feeling sick. Don't try to eat while you still feel sick. You'll throw it up. It won't count. You gotta wait for that debuff to go away, and you can eat whatever you want. So let's rest up. Get the rest buff topped off. Get our health topped off. I mean, look at that health and stamina pool. That's incredible. So the Yagluth fight isn't too complex. We're going to take advantage of his spawn. He's a very slow rise up out of the ground, so we're going to get in a bunch of hits. We're going to mostly use the Frostner and a shield. We're going to dodge the meteor attack. That's his big, serious attack. That hits you several times, you got a serious problem. So we're going to use the pillars for that. Get our health up. He has a breath attack, but he usually only uses that when you're far away. So we'll just stay in close. If he uses it, you just sidestep it. It's not a particularly damaging attack. And then he has another one with his right hand that does like an AoE right where he is. We're actually going to eat that. We're going to just stay right in that damage and stick it out. No, I heard a guy giggle. We got to find him. Where are you? Where are you? There he is. And that's that. Okay. So I'm not going to use the thumb just because it's so far away from the other pillars. We want to kind of stay near them. When he does the meteor shower, it comes from directly above Yagluth, and it always points right at you, even when you're moving. So you have to basically put one of these pillars between you and the boss, and then you're in pretty good shape. So I think that's enough talking. I think we're ready to do this. Oh, fire resist. Yes, you did, Matthew. Yes, you did. We're ready to summon. And I was just going through all the strategies. I think we're good to go. I've only done this fight once, I believe. It's been a long time, so we'll see. We'll see. Where are you? There we go. Get some free punches in early. Got our fire resist up. And we're just going to eat that attack. It's not too bad. This we're going to run from. Oh, crap. That we're going to run away from. I'm going to give him a minute to come a little bit closer. We're just going to tag him with arrows so he doesn't heal up too much. We'll avoid the breath attack. It's pretty easy. And we're going to avoid the meteor shower this time real easy. All right. I tried to dodge roll. That didn't work. Our stamina go up. Might be time for a health potion soon. Let's get out of here. There we go. Perfectly executed. I think I'm going to use a health potion early. See if we can't drag this fight out a little bit. All right. Back off this way. We should be good. This poor pillar's doing all the heavy lifting for us. Right back into it. Watching my health. I don't think this is too bad. All right, let's get out of here. All right, we're going to keep our distance for a bit and let our health pick back up. I know, right? It's actually a pretty short fight for a boss fight. I'm not doing a lot of damage with the arrows. I'm really just trying to prevent him from getting health while we regen. And part of the regen is also letting our health mead tick down. Shoot him in the head. Oh, nice shot, Stumps. Yeah, it's good to research the bosses. And I know what you're doing. The advice for this one is get behind him and just keep turning. Okay, so we'll avoid this meteor shower and then we're going in. Alright, let's get in there. Let's deal some damage. Swing away, Stumps. Swing away. It's just like signs. Alright, dodge roll. There we go. Good job. Get back in there. Oh. Get back out of there. Not so fast, Stumps. Alright, buddy, let's get him. This pillar is taking a beating. Might need to move over one. Been using the YouTube comments. Oh, here we go. Let's get out of here. Nice job. If you can avoid that meteor shower, you usually do pretty good in this fight. Alright, we're gonna keep dodging. Let's tag him so he doesn't get his health back. We're gonna do another build up our health stall technique. There he is. Visually, I think this is a really cool boss. The queen I'm not a big fan of. It's just hard to see. But, you know, I get that's the whole point. Alright, after this, we're going in. Get ready, Stumps. Well done, buddy. Good timing. Alright, get out of there, buddy. Make him work for it. Make him work for it. I'm amazed this pillar hasn't come down yet. Oh, get out of there, buddy. Nice. Well-timed dodge roll. All right, let's get in there and do some damage. Time. Should have brought a tasty mead. Almost. Almost. Get a health potion on. Ooh, good thing we got our health potion now. We got it. We got it. Nice. Well done, Stumps. I don't know if that's dangerous. I'm getting out of that. Thank you, Matthew Raymond. Appreciate it. That is a huge trophy. Did we get our wisps? Oh, we are so set. Horn spirits, all is good. A textbook takedown. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's head back. Have you seen the Castle Grayskull build? I can take you on a tour. You're new to this stream. So I have a regular. His name's Nerd of Anarchy, and we built this castle. And before I built this castle, it's pretty nice. I'm not going to give you a huge tour. It's a pretty simple castle. I asked for ideas, and he suggested Castle Grayskull. And so I thought about it, and I thought about it, and then I saw something that inspired me, and we built it. I'm going to show it to you in just a moment. Let me get this turned in. Let me celebrate my achievement for a moment, and then we'll take the tour, the grand tour. We'll go to the spawn. That's where our Forsaken Stones are. And add one more to the circle. This one. Oops, there we go. Not read. Where's the hook? Attach. There we go. Maybe we'll kill him again for a second trophy, hang it up at the base. That'd be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that on stream today. Okay. That's good. Let's get a wisp fountain built. Maybe 2. And then the grand tour. Okay, what do we need for a wisp fountain? Just a bunch of stones. We got 21. Perfect. Let's head up. We'll take the stairs to the upper level. And I was thinking we'll just put it on the ends. We'll bookend our... what are these things called? Smelters? Put it right about... I think right about there. It's beautiful. We'll put another one over here. Trying to see how far I positioned it. 1, 2, I think about here. Suppose it doesn't matter that much. And we'll come back at night, collect ourselves some wisps, and maybe head into the Mistlands. We'll see. All right, time for a tour, and we want a nice evening tour. So at sunset, that's the perfect time. Let's head out and take a look. Now, it's not very impressive from here until you turn this way. So that's Castle Grayskull we built. Let me close this up. We'll go take a tour of the whole thing. Now I have some screenshots we used. Let me see if I can pull them up. Hold on, I gotta switch over. So we want the front view. There you go. So that's the toy. That's the inspiration. This is our reference material. Now, obviously, I don't have control over the skull, but we got the 2 towers in there, right? And then the left side looks like this. So I'm going to... Whoop, hold on. It is epic. It's very epic. I made a video already. So here's the left side. Hold on, I'll show you the reference material. So we kind of faked that where that wood door is, that's a stone wall. I just put a wood wall in to kind of fake that a little bit. Now when we made this, I was planning on making what's called an architectural folly. And it's basically a decorative building that has no like functional purpose. I didn't intend to make this a base. I was just gonna like make a toy sculpture. So this is the right side. Let's pull up the right side reference. So we got the door. We got everything except for that little round tower thing in there. And then we don't have the wood crown for our tower either. But pretty close, pretty darn close. So let's go inside. We got a nice throne where we can sit. Take in the rest of the facilities. So I've got a shield and the stag breaker on the wall, so sort of early level. Anything that was made of bones, I pretty much put into the build. That's a Wraith trophy with a Rancid Remains trophy skull in front of it. So there's actually two item stands on top of one another. Oh, hey, time to celebrate our success. Let's see what we get. A glass of water. Keeping it clean, are we, Stumps? All right. This is the weapon rack. This I'm super proud of. It's true to the original toy. So if you ever played with He-Man, Masters of the Universe, there was a Castle Grayskull toy, and it came with a little plastic weapons rack that looks very, very, very much like this. So I was able to reproduce that. I was very happy about it. We got a little trophy room, treasury. Hey, there you go. Cheers, buddy. We've got space for a workbench, some upgrades. We've got a forge. I haven't put the upgrades in. I really ought to put a couple, but there's just not much space to expand. You could probably build like a floor above here and put more upgrades even higher up. I don't know if they would connect. Yeah, so you probably recognize that. That's the actual little plastic weapons rack that came with it. And then this tower, it's so tall, the smoke just dissipates. Like, we don't even have to ventilate it out. So this is where we do all the cooking. It's got all the basics, but we're kind of running out of space. I did put some stairs back here. And I put a bunch of chests, so we have tons of storage. Mostly, we use Guck to fill those green lanterns. And if you go up top, there's actually a little platform up here. So you could put kilns and smelters, windmills, right here in the swamps. And then I just made just a platform for whatever you need. I think we've taken out a couple wraiths from here. And that's the whole castle. So I've actually done a 1-minute trailer video for the castle. And I'm working on a build video. And I'm going to post both of them on my YouTube channel. So there's links in my Twitch panels below if you want to check them out. If you subscribe, you'll get notices when the official videos go live. I'm very proud of them. Very proud of that build. It came out way better than I anticipated it would. But anyways, let's go get some wisps. In case we need them. So the rumor is they are making a He-Man Masters of the Universe movie. And they're talking about Jared Leto playing Skeletor. I was like, oh my goodness. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but that's the rumor. There's stuff on the internet about it. So do I need to do anything? No, we just wait. They should show up. Here we go. So we can grab it. Where are you? There we go. Hey, look who it is. It's our buddy. That's Odin checking up on us. Those are our 2-star and 1-star wolves we got out there. I think these are only 1-star, yeah. Sometimes I get a mix. Kind of depends on the run. Grab a couple more of these wisps. They're good for the Mistlands, should we decide to go that far. This is actually Yagluth's Revenge. That's the name of this run. I was only planning on doing 5 bosses because this is a no-map run. Anything would be an improvement. But if you'll notice, my mini-map's not on. We've gone this far with no map. If I hit M, nothing happens. I'm hitting M repeatedly right now. So, I'm not eager to take on the Mistlands in no map mode. I don't think that's good for a stream. It's going to be a ton of wisp lights, so I think we're kind of as far as we're going to go with this tonight. Normally I stream until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's only 8, so I think this is going to be the last one in this series, and on Thursday I'll be starting a new one. We'll do some all-new builds, whole new adventure for Stumps. This is our armory, the Hall of Heroes, I call it. We'll put all of our armor on display from this adventure. And I have a whole castle building system. So you see this castle. I build a castle very similar to this on pretty much every run. Yeah, it's late for you too. I understand. But before we go, we do have a tradition here. And I think you deserve to be a part of it. You stuck around for a major boss fight, and I think that earns you the right. Oops, I don't want that. Okay. This is our farm. It's nighttime, so you can't see too good. No lighting out here. But we have a couple wolves protecting us, and we have a tradition of naming our wolves after friends of the channel. So here you go. I don't know how many letters it'll let me do. Yeah, that's it. That's as much as you get. Matthew Ray. Uh-oh. What are Fuling doing out here? Followed us. Oh, Matthew, you survived. That was very close. Matt here? Sure. I can catch him. Kind of fast. Hey, thanks for the follow. That's usually when we do the wolf namings, when we get a follow, but you were here for a major boss fight, so I feel you earned it. And I appreciate the follow. It really does help the channel. Oops, what did we pick up? Probably some black metal from those dudes. Get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. Appreciate that. Yeah, I try to do interesting builds. I'm thinking maybe a mountain build next run would be kind of fun. Some sort of vertical castle. I tend to do low, flat castles like this one. Is it really? I don't watch Twitch much. I watch a certain chess streamer, and that's about it. And yeah, he's pretty chill, so I understand. But yeah, I think that's it for today. We're gonna call this one a little bit early. Nighty night, Stumps. So I think that's it for me. It's late for you. I'm sure you gotta get to bed soon. Appreciate you stopping by. That was a fun boss fight. And I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is currently almost 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so I'd go for another hour, but I think this is a good way to end the series. We took down Yagluth in good fashion, strong fashion. Got a follower, and Matthew Raymond, thanks for stopping by. Thanks to Zarvac for stopping by while he was here. And I always post these on the YouTube channel, so if you ever want to check out the VODs, see some of the past streams, you're welcome to check those out. And we'll start a new one on Thursday. I'm thinking Into the Mistlands, and we'll do it with a map this time. Yeah, end it on a high, end it on a win. End it on a win. So that's it for me. Night to night, everyone. Stumps out.